Good morning, traders. Are you guys ready to get into some trading action? We'll see what happens in the market today. It honestly is a little bit of choppy land out there. We'll see if we continue on the downside or do we find a bounce today in the market. Like always, hit the like. Let's get it started.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Those words have been dancing around my head all night. Oh, it's Vegas law, that phrase.
Kiana.
Fisher. Choi.
Joe. Cards drawn are the past, ones to come are future.
And the best part? It's beatable.
Woo woo, what's going on? Yes, like it says in the chat. Let's get down to business. Let's bring on the guys here, Zunaid. Hey, Hendrix, off the mouse. Come on. Trying to put Zunaid on here. What's up? What are you doing?
What is going on? He's in Detroit. Look at him.
Oh yeah.
Cheese, my man is cheesing hard today, Zunaid. We're gonna have to step it up or something.
I mean, he's about to make all of us money. I know that for a fact. Look
at that. Cheesing ready. Got the nice jacket on.
Right.
Looking clean.
This is not even a jacket. This is just like a
pullover.
Yeah, just a pullover, just a 3/4 zip pullover. We're ready to go, man.
Hey, you can't go wrong. I like it.
When you're in
the
HQ,
zip's down, baby. The zip is down.
When you're in the HQ, you need to take a step up, and that's what we did. That's what we did here today.
Wow.
And that's what we did last
I'm
night.
expecting bangers all day long. Here we go.
Oh, man.
You want to go first?
No, I'm actually still working through something here, Zunaid. You should go first.
See, the man's at HQ, and you know he's got to run Benzinga. So I'll go ahead and talk about my stuff here real quick. I am definitely going to look at Snow. As you can see, I've already got an order to buy out there at the 211 price. I don't think I got filled. I don't know. Maybe I did get filled. This was an order that I put out yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I did get filled at 211. All right, so I'm already in this. My stop loss is going to be below. Why am I interested? My stop loss is going to be below 210. Why am I in this one? I saw some options activity yesterday. I believe they were buying I think it was like the 235s or something like that. And the stock was obviously at 215s. And it was right around this time where they were buying them, which you can see you had a nice little run up to touch the 216s. Which was the top that you see there on that level and then came right back down. So I'm hoping this level holds, but if not, I will go ahead and sell this if it can get below, let's just call it. If it gets to 209.33, I will be out. So there's that right there. What's the other one? SBFM. This one's been a nice one to trade. I tried to trade this one yesterday. Made some money on this leg, lost some money on this leg as at the end of the day, it came right back down. But now I'm interested in the $6 area. So I'm going to go ahead and put an order out there to buy about 500 shares around 607. The ultimate level, though, is $5. However, you can see in pre-market after hours yesterday, and also that area right there, $6 was the level. So I'm going to see if we can come back, test it, and then try to take some profits around 640, then about 675, and then see if we can hold a little bit longer on that one. But that's one that I'm keeping an eye on. Twitter, $50 was the level yesterday. It didn't quite respect it as well. As you see, it came down a little bit. Excuse me, where is it? There we go. Came down a little bit yesterday, but then it, made a move there. So I'm going to keep an eye on it, but definitely $50 is once again the level that I'm going to keep an eye on Twitter. So we're going to see if we can have enough money to buy some there. Yes, we do. So that's one to keep a look at. And then let's talk about the SPY. What a movement we had yesterday at 2 o'clock. Here's something crazy that I did yesterday, Mitch, because I had to go to the gym. So here's what I did. I bought, I believe it's called a straddle, I think is what it's pretty much called. So I bought
dang, complicated there.
Well, so here's why, because from what I've seen, it's always going to be a huge spike here and there. So I went ahead and got like 5 puts and 5 calls, right? They were both $1 each. So I spent about $1,000, and then I made sure to have orders sell both of them, 3 contracts of the calls at 150% gains, and then 2 contracts at 250% gains. And same thing on the call side. So it's kind of like, hey, whichever direction it goes to, I'm betting that the volatility will have the gains make up for the losses. And I was very fortunate because I made money at 2 o'clock on this upswing on the calls. And then I made money on the downside And then, of course, we played it after the VWAP as well. The reason I bring that up is because there was a key level of 445 that was helping me make that decision. You can see it didn't quite hold it perfectly, right? It came down about 50 cents, but it did hold it pretty much for the first half of the day. So once again, going to keep an eye on that 445 level, see how the SPY reacts. Look at the after hours action. Didn't quite go down there. You got a little bit of action here in the pre-market as well. So 445 is an area for me to keep an eye on, maybe around the 444. You can maybe grab some calls if it wants to test the low, and then we continue on higher. Would not be surprised if we keep moving forward. And talking about levels, and this will be the last time, or not last time, this will be the last stock I go over. I was waiting for the $100. The noob in me didn't quite realize that, hey, you lunatic, you've got the 102 that's holding really well, because I was just so focused on that hold number. So I missed that yesterday, but I do want to talk about how well that 102 level held. It gave you the opportunity on that test once, and also the second time as well, as it went all the way towards the 105s. So you're going to keep an eye on that level once again around the 102s. Let's just call it 102.40. Not going to buy it just yet. We're going to set an alert there on ticker AMD. And then lastly, I know I lied. I said it was the last stock. I guess that was the last stock. But here's an ETF for you. The 350s held that support on the Qs. 351 was your opportunity. Didn't quite get to 350, so I didn't get a chance to get in. But definitely still have my alert over there on the Qs.
Let's go, guys. Let's see what else we got mentioned here. I'm going to go ahead and share my charts up. I'll let Ryan get. You ready? You want to go?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Take it.
Sorry,
Take it, my friend.
Being at the office, I'm at a different computer. Things are a little bit different, so it took me a little extra time. But we are here to deliver the bangers as Zunaid requested. So don't even worry about that at all. Okay, first stock on the list here is ENSC. This is Ensys Biosciences. I probably pronounced that wrong. Don't give a damn. Levels here are going to be 136 for support. 150 is going to be your resistance, and 158. If we come into 136 and we find some footing there, great. Maybe you can take a stab at it. Otherwise, I'm going to wait for the volume to flow in and take out that 150 area. Looking at movers here, we got a couple more. CJJD, by the way, this just did a reverse split. We'll have the percentage fixed. Not going to trade this here today unless it gets out of control. The next ones that I have here are going to be MNTS. Okay, so this is Momentous Inc. We've got a couple of levels here. Support at 385. I'm expecting some action through 403 here. We have a catalyst. They're trading higher after the company announced it signed a launch services agreement with SpaceX. So here we go. This is another company trying to ride the coattails, if you will, of a bigger company. Nice little headline there. Nice volume here in the pre-market. If we get that volume, especially if it's expanding during the regular session, we're going to trade this through 403 on volume. Should send it higher here. This is going to be one I'm going to watch out of the open. Next here is going to be HTGM, and I can't quite place it, but I feel like we've traded this before. I feel like this has appeared on the list before, and we've traded it. Support here is going to be 166. The absolute line in the sand is going to be a little bit lower here, 160. We're currently at 164, so we'll see what this does as soon as the market opens here. If it trades down to 160 and finds some support there, maybe we'll get some action. Upside here, I'd actually like to see this go through 2. We'll see if that's in the cards for today. One of the things to note about this particular stock, you can see here in the movers tool, it's already traded 6.1 million shares today. The average that it normally trades on any given day is 141,000. So we are very, very much more, I'm sorry, we are way above average in terms of the shares being traded. Our catalyst here is that they're trading higher if the company announced it has harmonized its miRNA whole transcriptome assay with the HTG transcriptome panel. Boy, I picked the hardest words to say this morning, but we're still going to get through it. So this one's got a catalyst here, not often traded on high volume, but it is today. Next here is going to be MDVL. This is MedAvail Holdings. This is another little small cap. We have really kind of traded into this support area already, and we kind of bounced out of it. That's good to see. I want to see what happens in terms of the actual volume flow when the market opens here. But if we can find our footing here around 107, any type of turn back up towards 115 is going to be good for this. Seed, we've traded this before. We'll see if this one moves around again today. This is one that can get a little wild. I actually didn't have the lines drawn here, but basically this one's pretty simple. We're going to look at about that and then right there. Okay, so we got some support here about 865. 936 is your first spot. 980 is going to be your pre-market high. If that gets taken out, it should be fireworks. And then SBFM, we've actually seen this recently make some huge moves. And as you can see yesterday, this put in a huge move. This is one of our favorite trades we talk about all the time, the volume expansion that sets up in the morning. Sorry, got all types of stuff happening. All types of stuff happening here, folks.
No worries, no worries.
All right, so this one, I basically want to see yesterday's highs get taken out. I think if we do that, we challenge 8, and I think there will be a move here at 8. So that's what I got. We're going to be watching the scanner as soon as the market opens.
All right, let's get to it, guys. Yeah, that SPFM is interesting. Actually, someone asked me to give them a little bit of technical analysis on that. I actually did take that technical analysis. I did tell them that, hey, just to be full disclosure, I am not the best in healthcare and drug manufacturers. I usually stay away from this area. But let's just go ahead and take the look here so you guys can see it. You had this kind of triangle formation that you broke out of. If you take the fibs, you can see that it's holding the 61.8 retracement there and the 50%. So it's looking well there. It came right back. And you can see how it ran right into this trend line in the after hours and this morning. Even at 5 a.m., you got a tick down there to a 593 level. And you can see that trend line right there. You could have been getting it at that $6 entry, holding off, let's say 587 and having a big winner already. This is why I think it's important to know your hourly charts and understand the pullbacks so that you can get deeper time frame pullbacks and catch a move like this. I'm going to be watching, of course, that Momentous also. And right now, I think a big thing to watch is a stock like LAC. Does this come back? You know, we've had 2 down days now. Let's see if this comes back roaring through 35 today. We're going to keep on watch on the lithium stocks have been pulling back significantly. Steel pulled back also yesterday, so keep your eyes on that. We'll see what happens on those names. You can take a look at X, how it pulled back. Cliff also pulled back. Will these bounce today? I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep watching. We'll see what happens. Now, another stock that I have been calling out is Ollie. I think this is a really good one right here. Outlet Holdings. If you take a look at these discount stores, all of them looking good right now. Walmart, Costco, Target. I like this one today also. Coming off the support there at 210, trying to get back up there towards 227 and 230s. So keep your eyes on that one. DG was one we talked about. Money Mitch prior to on Tuesday, and look at that breakout we had on Wednesday right through the 230 level. Could pull back to 230 today and then eventually keep going, but I definitely think you keep these on your radar. Other ones that you guys can watch is also Dollar Tree, see if that gets moving. Burlington Stores, but really I think BJ's is a nice setup here too. If you take a look at the daily chart, it looks like you're trying to get back through these highs, go up there towards the 70s. We'll see what happens in these names. I did see some farming products start moving. So ADM has been one that we've been talking about, one that I'll be watching today, Benson Hill, see if this gets off the ground, gets through that 364 level. App Harvest is another one that I've been giving. Keep your eyes on some of these. I think this farming product could get moving, could get up there towards the 550s today. We'll go ahead and set some alerts there. I did see also in basic materials, agricultural inputs, one that I've been talking about moving this morning, had some news. Seed ripping on out here, guys. Let me pull actually the news up here for us. So the news here is that it's trading higher after the company announced it signed a purchase agreement to sell 2 feedstock companies a total of 50,000 metric tons of its corn. So definitely a sell there, pushing it today. Got to a high of 979, now pulling back towards 9. We'll see if this one can get moving in the intraday. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's take a stocks from the chat. Starbucks has been one of those that has been going down and consistently. It could keep going down. It has that 82 below it. I'll be watching to see if it gets crushed there. And I did see someone mention in the chat that Starbucks puts look juicy. You like Target also, Quantum? Hey, good mention. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at maybe from stocks from the chat. Teva. Oh, my God, dude. Why does people want to call this stock to the bottom? It's just a falling knife. Until it turns around, I'm not gonna even talk about it.
Jeez.
No, it's just I got annoyed yesterday. Someone was just talking about it constantly. Got upset because I didn't want to cover it, but it's not moving anywhere, man. If you take a look at this chart, look at the monthly. Look at this.
For me, something popped this thing up to what 1042. This was not yesterday.
It has moments where it likes to go 40%, but then it comes right back down 50%. So I mean,
so play the right direction. That's for sure.
Yeah, like you have to be so short term in this one. I just find it hard to trade a stock from 2019 to now has gone a total of 3.4%. But in between there has gone up 40 to 50%. So it's up to you guys. If you guys want to day trade that's up to you. I don't want to be in something that's that volatile and doesn't even gain like returns over time. And so for me, I think it's a no touch. ATER, I know we've been watching that one. ATER, let's take a look at that chart. What do you think about that one? Ryan, I know you've been watching this one.
Yeah. So ATER, well, actually, we've been doing more than watching that one, Mitch. We actually been trading that one multiple times. Let me pull it up here.
Oh, here's the bell. It actually looks really good on the hourly. Just want to call that out. Hourly, nice little setup there to break out through the 375. I actually will be looking at that one. It's looking strong right here out the gates here.
Yeah, it sure is. So high here is going to be 370. If it takes 370 out, that's on. That's a trade that's on. Flipping over. Oh, that's right. I'm on a new computer. I got to set up my scans. Oh.
Yeah, got to set up.
I got this.
All right. I like ATR here. It already looks good here.
Looks like Snow. We went ahead and got profits already. That was hella quick.
They took profits without asking you? That seems.
No, I always have my limit and stops in. I guess that
my man said they took it without you.
All right then.
Seems strange to me.
All right, that looks really good here. I'm going to be looking for pullbacks towards 360s here, but looking good there. ATER up there to 370s, already trying to push there. I'm looking for pullbacks towards 355, 360s here to get in on that one. And we'll take a look at some other names.
Seed popping here. Seed almost up to that $9 mark. MDVL popping. Seed through 9 might work here.
Yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to take a look here. All right, ATER, looking for that pullback. Let's put up some multiple charts here. ATER, AMD popping up there towards that 105 there, guys.
MF on the scanner now. MF popping here out of the gate. MF Global, yeah.
There you go. I'm putting it on the bottom right here, guys. You see it up there towards 180 from the 165 level. SPY looking weak here out the gates. We'll see what happens on that one. MNTS is another one that we're watching, and we'll see if that one can get moving here. I do like that one. Anything with SpaceX, I really do like to try to get here.
So are you talking about MNTS? Are you talking about MNTS?
Yes, sir.
Wasn't that news old?
It doesn't matter.
I know, really that's the craziest part. That's what I'm trying to reconcile right now. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Straight up, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Anything that you mention with SpaceX, it's like mentioning penny stock with Apple. Just think about what happens.
Exactly. It's riding the coattails. That's why I chose. Yeah, that's exactly.
Literally, it's just it almost doesn't even. I wouldn't even pay attention to it like that. I'm more along like I had just put out short space yesterday, and today it's like, okay, well, there's space news, so we got to be careful. MF trying to get through that 180.
Yeah, it sure is. Pull back here. I think that's going to be the spot here on MF, at least temporarily.
All right, just got in there. First entry here on MNTS there. 402 is my fill there.
I'm going to take a YOLO on Snow. This is spready, but I'll go ahead and tell you exactly what my fill is going to be. Let me go ahead and tell you on Snow. Fill me, please. There it is. All right, on Snow, 227.50 calls expiring this week. It is very risky. I am 100% okay with this going to 0. 102 is my fill. 227.50 calls expiring this week on ticker Snow. 102 is my fill.
AGRI moving here, Agri. Wow, it actually just took out 362 and 365.
Just added there on NTS. There's a push there.
There's agri, guys.
You know why I added there? 5,000 at 4,000. Look at that turnaround, though. Ooh, that's why you could get caught, man. This is as volatile as it gets there. MNTS, be careful out there, guys. That went from the 415s, a rip to 415, pull back to 380s. You got to be careful there, guys. That thing is moving.
Which one? Sorry,
MNTS.
MNTS. Yeah, I got caught up watching agri here.
I'm still in it right now. I'm looking at it right now. It could flush through the 380s level, though. Just be careful. ATER is back there right below VWAP if you want to take a look at that one. There was a big order that went through there. There's like 10,000 shares at 85. 88 says 11,000 shares. So I'm paying attention to this one right now.
On Snow, you've got the 216 acting as resistance one more time, so keep an eye on that. So far, those contracts are only up about 10% or so. And AGRI 377, Ryan.
Yep, AGRI done. So nice little win out the gate there. 362 to 377 here. So that's a nice little trade out of the gate. That's not a banger, but we're 1 for 1, Zunaid. I heard you coming for the crown, baby. Let's go.
I did. I mean, look, 1 for 1, 1 for 1. You know, you're running HQ over there. Who's Jason? Who's Jason when you've got Ryan up in Detroit?
Oh,
baby?
did you guys check out the Slack?
No, why?
Oh my God, you guys! I'm sorry for taking.
Did Aaron get in trouble again?
No, Jason went to the Pistons game and had courtside seats, and we found him on TV. Go check the Everybody chat. It was hilarious.
Oh, I see it.
BJ's ripping. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's a nice call out there. Chermo, BJ giving a nice push there. Target up good here. That's the one I should be in right now instead of paying attention to these penny stocks here. Target, nice VWAP bounce trade there off the 221 level. Looking really good here out the gate as one of the ones we were looking. BJ also looking good here. Another one, Big Lots, trying to move on up. So maybe take a look at that one. Costco up also past the VWAP. We'll see what happens on those. Ollie up
Seed
also.
At 9.
So
Seed at 9.
Yo, Ryan, I just read these messages. Please
like
make sure
that?
there is a ticket.
Ooh,
Do you like that? Do you like that?
Let's
Guys, Seed popped through 9. I actually missed this one because we're joking around, but Seed looks like it's got something going. Huge volume. Zunaid is dying. I'm telling you, we had such a good time. Like,
I love it. I love it, bro. That's hilarious.
Who's Jason? It's like, oh man, that's awesome.
I love it. That's hilarious, bro. Oh man, Snow having trouble breaking through the 316s for the third time in the past 24 hours. SPY previous close acting as resistance, and you've got SBFM $7 holding as support at the moment. I'm not going to buy until it gets to 6. Let's see what the minute is like here on AGRI. I'll take a crack at AGRI here, just a small size to kind of get things going. This will be a quick stop loss. It'll be below, let's call it 345 for me. Take profit will be around 394.
Getting that pullback there in MNTS, and you see 375 support hold. If not, then it could crack down to 364, which would be the next level. Seeing a lot of volume coming in this one, though.
SPY high a day. You've got Snow high a day as well. Let's go. Those contracts are holy shit spready. 110 to 140. Let me see what the last trade on that is. Good God. Last trade is 130. So you're up about 30 cents per contract. So that's $30 per contract. Make sure you scale out because that's about 25-30% on those. So you've got Tesla riding on up as well. Tesla above the 1060 level.
SPY pushing there, guys. BJ just pushed back. Wanted 69.25 there for VWAP entry fill, but it just went really quickly there. The spread is also about 20 cents there. Really nice move there. BJ's just missed it right now. Was just trying to look for the pullback to the VWAP, but it went too fast there. Literally ticked it only for a second. So looking for another pullback and maybe target to the VWAP.
With Snow's contracts being spready, I've got a limit order out at 145. So that's my limit order to go ahead and sell some size here. Half my position at 145. It's at the ask right now at 145. I'll let you know if I get filled.
MDVL curling, by the way, they already put in the high at 130. So interested in MDVL through 130, curling back up towards the high here. Good volume too.
SPY cranking up high day once again, above previous close. What you got? What you got?
ENSC, which we talked about here. I need ENSC higher though, 150. I feel like that's going to get pulled. I feel like that's going to get pulled. We're going to watch ENSC though. Sorry guys, I'm jostling two computers here.
It's all right, Mr. Badass. No worries.
That's Zunaid.
No worries.
Oh,
No worries.
you guys are so much fun.
I mean, I'm just hope you're ready to lead the quarterly meeting. You know what I'm saying?
I am not leading the quarterly meeting.
What? I thought you were.
Not leading it. No.
Come on.
I thought that's why they got you up at the Ritz.
Right?
I don't know if Detroit has the Ritz. I don't know.
Dang, you're trying to Detroit like that?
Hey, shut up! You're the one who hates on Detroit sports. Right?
So
Got you, Zunaid.
The place that I'm staying is out of bounds. Okay, it is the room.
Out of
Don't tell him. Don't tell him,
like,
Ryan.
steps down into a sunken room with this gigantic king bed. I have 2 TVs, a couch, and a living room in my hotel room.
2
TVs.
TVs.
So you might be talking about no Ritz, but we're doing just fine. Don't you worry about that.
I mean, when you've got 2 TVs, you're absolutely doing just fine.
We're
By the
doing
way,
just fine.
SBFM $7 held, now testing the 761s. We tried to be too cute, waiting for $6, but that's quite all right. You've got Baba, by the way, testing the 105 level. If you want to go long on SPY, right? So if you want to go long on SPY, your best risk reward is right now. VWAP is right at the previous close of 446.52. Wait for it to come back, test it, then grab some calls if you're interested in that idea.
Looking for a pullback on target here.
And seed.
Yeah, I know. We missed that seed.
We missed that seed. See, here's the thing.
Started looking at MNTS.
I think this goes higher, but I feel like I'm chasing now. Honestly.
Yeah, we are. I was watching seed right out the gates there, but that $9 level was really quickly hit. What I like is that it went up there towards 922 and then pulled back right below 893s. So it gave you that chance right there.
I just got the world's shittiest fill on snow, man. Oh, I got equity 100 shares at 215.55. I was trying to get up at 214. That's on me, but we're in now. All right, you've got AGRI 400 shares at 369. You're about 10 cents in the money as it goes to 378, the high, and there it breaks the high, 383s.
All right, guys, all agricultural inputs moving now.
Yep.
MOS, CF. You got also IPI. That's one that we've been watching lately. That's moving on up there, so you guys can keep your eyes on those. Even Scott's Miracle Grow moving up, but we'll see what happens on that. Copper up about 1.25%. Technology leading us right here from the open. Actually, it's healthcare and basic materials. Technology is right behind that at 0.47. So we'll see what happens now. Healthcare, what is doing well in healthcare is diagnostics and research stocks. So like, let's find a big cap one in there.
Tesla near VWAP as you find that out. So if you're interested in going long, you've got Tesla near VWAP. You've got Amazon below VWAP. And snow, man, what a shitty fill. That's going to piss me off.
All right, looking at DG here, looks like it could pull back, but it could also just keep coming out there. I'm looking for also Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's pushing well. Looking for a pullback on those towards VWAP. If I could get the pullback towards VWAP, I'll get in there. Target, Walmart even. Walmart pushed right off the VWAP there early into the market open about 936. VWAP bounce right back up there. Definitely a good area to have been in. It was discount stores right out the gates there. Got to stop watching these little penny stock plays. Keep getting distracted on them.
So, see, speaking of being distracted, sorry for getting up and leaving, but it appears that my teammates are trying to play a prank on me, and I need to go shut that down real quick. So I'm back. We're ready to go.
Uh-oh. All right, my man, keep us posted on what happens there. You've got Snow, by the way, trying to break high a day. We've got an order to take profits at 217.48. Can we get that? Oh, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Just give me the profits. But regardless,
for Ollie. Order out for Ollie. I'll let you know if I get filled.
ALLY? What is that?
OLLI.
AOLLI.
Ollie Bargain Outlet. Ah, man, it's moving without my fill there.
Come the ticker again.
OLLI.
All right, there we go. You got it up on the right-hand side.
See if I can
and
get a pullback fill there.
Oh, Snow, you dirty person.
You dirty person.
Bro, it's 30 cents away from my profit target.
As
Oh,
MDVO.
if this thing comes down. God bless if this thing comes down. Mother of all gods.
Remember how we talked about MDVL having the spot at 130? Well, it took that out. And so we'll see if it actually trades higher here. You okay, boys?
Just focusing.
Yeah, Zunaid's covering his face. So
Bro, you've got, I mean, look at this, man. I had my profit target on Snow, right? I'm going to go full screen because whatever. Had my profit target like right around, I think it was like 217.43, and it goes all the way to 217.14. I missed it by 30 cents, and then I get stopped out on the next candle. So I missed my take profit by 30 cents. Oh, now you've got this previous close here. That could be the first area of support, but the ultimate support you want to hold is the 210 area right over here. Oh, that's frustrating.
Seed down through VWAP and pulling here.
Frustrating.
Seed VWAP here at 912. So we'll see if we can get above that and build.
Huge order showing up on MNTS at 390s. There's like 300 that's on the sizing there.
You got SPY test and VWAP a little bit below previous close.
Looks like some bigger people are building a position in this MNTS.
Oh, man. Just disgusting.
It's coming back in, though, MNTS.
Yeah, it's bigger positions. It looks like institutionals there at the bottom buying in, because when I look at the time and sales, there's a lot of volume there at the 381s and 388s. If you look, that's the top and bottom of the range right now. So to me, this is an algorithm filling a huge order on the downside, because just the way that the price action is, it's just so much volume. And then when we ticked up there to 415 to break out right out the gates, you saw a quick flush down. To me, that was dark pull volume going in. So you got to be careful here, but this is definitely volatile today. Another one to watch. We'll see what happens there. Taking a look at RTX. That one's holding VWAP there. Could come pushing on up here. Basic materials, interesting. Let's take a look at what is moving there. What is moving down also? So steel looks like it was green out the open. I'm taking a look at coal. How's our BTU? BTU's hanging out right at the VWAP. Did flush down yesterday, so keep your eyes on that one. Could get moving. And really, I'm not sure on which side right now. It's just fighting right now. Gold is coming down there towards the support. We'll see if gold kind of breaks down or it gets moving here.
I did one more YOLO on the Snow calls. I went and got it filled at 80 cents. Those are the 227.50 calls expiring this week. I got filled at 80 cents. Initial entry was 102. Added some more at 80 cents. Again, I'm perfectly okay having all of these go to zero as I'm waiting for a little bit of a bigger move, if I get it. But right now, if you want to go short, this is a solid spot to go short, as it's rights testing VWAP, rejecting a little bit. You've got previous close acting as support for a moment, and then you've got the 210 level. That would be your next support area. All right, and you've got AGRI. We were in profits, didn't take it. Now we're below VWAP, so I'm going to go ahead and close this position out here on AGRI.
All right, nice. On the 3 minutes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottoms now. That's a whole 15-minute bottom there at the MNTS there. We'll see if it gets pushing now through 4.
So Black Mage is asking about dark pool. I actually am not a dark pool trader, but I did interview Airplane Jane, who trades the dark pools quite a bit. I'm going to try to find you that link to that webinar, because that will explain it better than I will right here. So hang on a sec. Let me get you that link.
Bigger orders coming in here. We'll see what happens at the 4. Do we get a big pop? There's a lot of volume just sitting there at 4 on the offer side and the bid side. So you just see lots of big orders popping up in and out.
Black Mage, check out that link I just posted in the chat here. That is a link to one of our help articles. It is an interview I did with Airplane Jane, who trades
There
dark
he
pools.
goes.
There we go.
407. Let's see if it holds the 490 pullback. That's what I'm looking right now. I don't want to see another flush down to 380s here. I want to see a pullback into the threes, and then it just keep going. There we go. Starting to see that push here. Now let's see this hold. Now you see this 15-minute chart. This is what I'm looking at, so I don't get too crazy on the 1 minute. Looking for a nice extension up there towards 450s. That's really what it's going to take to kind of get this to like be one of those kind of halting types of moves. So I'm looking for it to kind of really push here and hold any pullback towards VWAP.
MNTS, it's going to take 15, I think. Oh, nope. Hold it off here. If MNTS takes out 415, I think you might get a pop.
All right. How did
AGR
that?
trying to go above VWAP, and you've also got Snow testing the previous close. What's up?
No, I just wanted to say how did that ATER one went? It's pulled back towards 338. Kind of did a little fake out there out the gates. AMD, man, that 105 level resistance again, 3 resistance, then gets knocked down really hard there. That looks really weak there. We'll see what happens on that. Also, NVIDIA looking really weak now. How are the Qs? Are they starting to get knocked down? Yeah, they are getting knocked down there. And so is the SPY. Be careful, guys.
Yeah, everything's getting knocked down here.
MNTS? Nah, man, I was about to get that. Damn it. Oh, maybe I still can. Let's see what the range on that is. Yeah, it's a decent range. All right, MNTS, I'm going to take a shot here.
It needs to take 415 down, Zunaid. It might pull on you if you take a shot here.
Yep, and then for me, it's going to be below 4. The reason I'm taking it is because if it gets below 4, right, so 394 is my risk off. I'm hoping to get at least 423, and that'd give me a 1-to-1 trade.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
I swear to God, if you don't give me the limit this time, I'm just going to get off air. I'm just going to get off air.
No Phil, man.
I swear to God. Don't do me. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's weird on the fills there. There's 420s there showing
Bro,
on
it's
up.
literally, you know what? It just hit 423s, but it didn't fill me. This can't be happening. Come on.
I have 422 as the high.
Oh, I've got, look at this. Look at my ticker.
Is
According to Trading View, it says
423.
423.
I got 423 also.
Oh my
Okay.
God. And then it pulled right back down. Bruh.
I mean, I'm trying to
One of
bring
those
you,
days,
I'm trying
man.
to
One
bring
of
you the
those days.
bangers. I'm trying to bring you the bangers, Zunaid, but I can't click the buttons for you.
I already clicked them. I just need somebody to
I
fill
know,
them.
I'm kidding.
But on a serious note, let's talk about why I wanted to get in this trade. One, I love the $4 hold number. I love the VWAP that it's right near there. Easy way for me to go ahead and have at least a 1-to-1 trade on this one. If you wanted to grab some more, as I try to sneeze a
No Phil on Ollie today, guys. That was my trade of the day given on Benzinga Pro. If you guys want to check out some trades of the day, check out the trade ideas widget on Benzinga Pro so you guys can see what we're going to be probably looking at towards the bell there.
And we're all posting in there too.
Yeah, man.
We're all
I
posting in there. Join
I
it.
posted Target today in there. I posted BJ's. I posted Costco, DG. They're all doing
Costco,
well.
good one.
Ollie. So department stores, not a bad one. Actually, discount stores to be.
Zunaid, we got a
in the right
question
industry.
here. Maybe you want to take this. Mitch, you could take any one of us can take this.
That's
But
all
Can you
Mitch.
explain how you use VWAP? Is it a buy above or below?
Honestly, you can do different strategies there. There's no exact, right? Let's just be honest. Zunaid's probably seen it where maybe it's better to go slightly below VWAP. Sometimes you don't even get the entry there. So it's all about what you want to use. There's really no 100% way of using the VWAP. It's just understanding more along that it's like an indicator, like a moving average, right? You're just kind of getting more description of the intraday price action. Remember, the VWAP uses volume and price to give you a line versus like the moving average that's just using price.
Jessica, CXM wiggling its way up. CXM had earnings, I believe, this morning.
You got Tesla back above VWAP, by the way. All right, here we go. Chat, what do you think we should do? Should we take our profits at 423 or should we go for high pre-market highs and try to get around maybe like 430s or 445s or something? because, you know, knowing my luck, I'm not going to get filled here on this 423. I swear to God, if y'all don't just go take my goddamn shares. By the way, HRI trying to get above VWAP. It's tried about maybe 4 times in the past 6 minutes. Hasn't been able to.
Kenny Ken, the chat.
Seed looks like this is going to continue higher here. I'd actually like to grab this on a pullback, but we just took out the highs and we're pushing towards 10 now, frankly. 978, your high on the pre-market.
All right, Snow coming back up to the 215s. Thank you for stopping me out, you little...
All right, trying to get through the high of the day here in MNTS here, guys. Let's see if we can get it.
3 cents away from take profits on MNTS. What level do you have, Ryan or Mitch, if you're both looking at it?
For what? For MNTS?
MNTS? Yeah.
Like profit? Or
yeah, levels in terms of like resistance on a level 2. I mean, I see the 450 on pre-market,
425. Yeah, around 425, 423. Around that level, you have some resistance, and then from there, you got some space up there to the 450s.
424, 425 is the spot on the chart. Yep. I don't have a level 2 reading for it on that for you yet.
That's the spot. That's the where you saw the
selling coming back
into.
in towards VWAP. Sorry, that was the one I was watching. Let me see if I can get you that MNTS. 425.
Could pull back to 4 here on MNTS, but I wouldn't want to see lower than, let's say, 398. That'd be a 50% retracement of the 15-minute candle. All right, let's look around to see what is moving out there and what is not. Healthcare leading us, guys. We'll give you guys that. Every industry in the green in healthcare. So if you're looking at healthcare, not a bad day to be in a part of that. Let me take a look at what is moving up the most here. You got MDVL. That one's pulling back now. That one's up already 40% on the day. These are cheaper names, so just be careful here. TRVL is another one that's moving on up today, up about 20%. You got HAL, also Werewolf Therapeutics, trying to break out through 6 there. Look for maybe some pullbacks towards 575 or 550. SBFM starting to get moving there above the 750s. We'll see how that one continues to move. We talked about that one. Does have resistance coming into play around this 775, 780 levels. Could get to 8 today. Looking like it's trying to push there.
Robert, you think you funny? I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Robert. Yeah, Robert said I'm out at 423 when the man knows damn well that's literally where I have my take profit that I haven't been able to get filled on. Why are you doing that to me, Robert? Why?
Good call on SBFM, by the way. That actually took out highs and popped here. Nice little
there
trade.
It is.
Here's 8s.
There it is. We just talked about it. Resistance at 770, takes out the 770, goes through 8, went up there to 815 already.
Great call there, Mitch. Now it's over 816 high. Man, great call on that, Mitch. I didn't hit that one, but man, is that a good call.
Yeah, it was a nice
all
level.
of you guys can do this. All of you guys can do these.
And that one has a really good pre-market chart. It's not like it didn't hold the pre-market lows. It held the pre-market lows perfectly at that $7.10, $7 range. You even get a tick down at 954 towards 721, and then it's back up there towards 820s. That was a beautiful move there.
Beautiful move.
MNTS, let's see if we
looked
get
like they were going to try to halt that there at 831 too, but they ate up all the volume that came in.
Let's see what happens.
There it goes through 8. Oh my God, this thing is unreal.
It's moving. All right, just saw a hell of a big order in the last 4 orders there. 413, 21,000 shares, 413, 24,000 shares, 413, 10,000, 10,000. There's such a big amount of share size rolling through in this momentums. I think that eventually it's just going to battle, and then eventually break out. The question is just be careful because you could get stopped out in between that volatility.
Folks, real quick here. We were just talking about SBFM. I'm looking through here. SBFM, we broke a story on Tuesday at 7:30 in the morning, and the company issued a PR a half an hour later. So we actually broke the story prior to the PR coming out. At 1. When we broke the story, the stock was 223. It rallied 145% after the story, and since then has continued to go up. We just put in a high of 844. All right. So this is why we talk about these exclusive stories, because not only is it giving you an opportunity, but it's actually introducing this stock to a lot more people. And I mean, the volume is nuts. The volume is that the market cap is up 3.5 times from when we did our exclusive. Now, based on the price, these exclusives are powerful. They can absolutely provide some really good trading opportunities.
All right, guys. Any master fans out there? No golf fans. No golf fans out there.
I'm so I try to get into the Masters because it's my favorite of the golf tournament. I'm not a huge golf guy, but I really like the Masters.
Well,
I was talking with a golf fanatic here, and I placed a couple of bets. So I'm excited.
Eli, maybe for a day trade?
Eli for a day trade. What's the? Does it have volume?
Yeah. No, people are trading it. Someone's definitely
Not
looking
much.
at it. We'll see what happens if it can get back up there towards 2270s.
NAT, by the way, NAT, if it takes out the high here.
The Tigers. I'll tell you
Opening
what.
day tomorrow. We're going to go check that out, Mitch.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I like their field. I like their field. It's not a bad field.
and it's actually really cool. Like if you've never been to Detroit, it's like downtown. All of the different stadiums are within like walking distance to each other. There's bars. There's like an outdoor scene. Like it's really, really cool.
Yeah, when I went last time, I went for the Tigers and the Rays, and I sat right on top of what? The Rays dugout, of course.
Oh, that's right. You're a Rays fan.
Of course. I got to see all my players.
NAT here, guys. NAT here at 279. If it takes out 279, I think we pop. I'm long 278 for a trade here. NAT. We'll see if it ends up taking it out.
I think trade's thick, right?
Yeah, it does trade a little thick. So
I'm just more long going off of old memory.
Yep. Nope. Your memory is good.
You know which one was like the stock
NAT through here now
that made me like kind of maybe trade forever? It was EGLE, Eagle Bulk Shipping. Remember when I made my first like 80% winner day trade on that? There's MNTS. There's
Fucking
your 23.
Filled. Jesus
Did you get
Christ.
filled?
Yeah.
Boom. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's keep
All
this
right.
going.
up here on that.
I'm trying to get
280,
this to
284
450.
your next spots.
I'm trying to get this to 450 here, guys. There's 40 showing up.
Where are you in from?
I'm in from below. I'm at 403.
Nice fill on that. Love it. Right near VWAP hole number. Beautiful fill.
Yeah. Let's see it
If
work.
it comes down to 406s, I'll go ahead and grab some more.
I'm going to let it work here, guys. I'm looking for a big winner.
Snow, by the way, bounced off of VWAP, looking for a little bit more. I'm in Twitter on Thinkorswim here. Average fill is about $50. My stop loss is going to be 49.27.
All right, guys. Once we go right now, there's a 400 order going through there on EdgeX on the left-hand side on your bid side there. So big order off the bid there on the 27. There's somebody building a big boy position in this. Looking for it to take out 438s. That's the resistance that it ran into. From there, we got the 450s in reach.
Come on, Snow. Don't just go, Snow. Stop it. Just go.
So what is this Howl? HOWL on the scanner.
Therapeutics. Therapeutic stock.
Werewolf Therapeutics is the name of this company.
How?
It's popping.
Is there a full moon? It might be up because of that.
I don't think so. I think we're waxing crescent right now. I don't think it's full.
You know how there's those astrological traders?
Yeah,
well,
it's
Jupiter and Venus are lined up, and it's a full moon, so we got to trade how?
Here, let me see what our current moon phase is. Since you brought it up, now I'm curious. Yeah, we're waxing crescent. That's why when it's not a full moon. Waxing crescent, 34% elimination.
All right, two highs there in the 38s. They're on the 1 minute. Let's see if we take it out here.
Howl pulled back.
Just fighting to get through that 438s. Rejected twice there already. It's time for some OJ, baby. Looks like Hertz is calling out Square call. Tom's calling out that he lost 50 in Twitter. I've been taking a look at Twitter today.
Yeah, Twitter lost $50. Is going down to 49.66. My stop loss on Twitter is about 49.27. And Snow right above VWAP. Still trying to figure out what to do with its life. I've got an order out on SBFM to buy near VWAP around 761. $8 bounce so far. I'm not going to chase it that high. I'm going to wait for it to come back to VWAP if it can.
And Target still hasn't come back. That was a good one today, but just not even giving me a chance here now. We'll see if it comes back. That Ollie never got a fill. It's just hanging out there at the 48.65. APPH through 5 doesn't look too bad. Volume's kind of low though in that one. Holy moly, there's 1,000 now sitting there on MNTS there on the level 2. There's not many times I see 1,000 show up. Man, that was a big order. Let me see if it shows up again. Yeah. It showed up so quickly, Ryan, I couldn't even see it. I think it was at 25s.
Okay.
But it was 1,000. And I picked that up really quickly. I'm like, whoa.
And now look at it. It's pushing off of that spot.
Yeah, well, it didn't want to go fill that spot. Let's just be honest.
Of course not.
It didn't want to fill that. It was just too much on the bid side there. But just be careful because if that does fill, it could knock down.
Here, we're coming back down to 425 here. Where did you say it was at? 425?
It was right around the 27 to 25 range.
Okay.
In between there, I'd be paying attention to see if you see that 1,000 order show up again. I'm literally just watching the level 2s now.
Christian is saying UEC is moving if you guys are still in those May options. Yes, I am. I am in those options. So just
doesn't look bad there.
Just to give you a refresh, we took 10 contracts at 30 cents.
That looks nice.
They expire May 20th.
That's sexy on the daily candle.
UEC?
That's sexy, dude. That's a sexy chart right there.
Yep. Take a look at LAC and LTHM and see if those are similar. I guess.
All right, guys, we're getting that push in MNPS. Sorry about that. I just want to take some profit into the 40s. I'm going to get into the 40s and then just take some profit here. He's fighting in here, so we got to be careful. We could get the pullback through. Let's see if it holds here.
Yeah, rejected right before it got to the 40s for the moment.
Because 38 is a resistance right now. It ticked there, 439 there for a second. Everyone's seeing that resistance right above it. They're looking for it to take it out and get to the 450s. Same thing I'm looking at. I'm probably sure a lot of people are looking at it right now. The 450s just stays in mind right now. You know, some people will actually add at that 450, like those bigger types of traders. But I'm probably just going to take some profit into that move. There's 38.
Back to 280.
Here's 39s. Going to put out a limit order at 44. Look for a quick pop fill. Selling out half at 44 if it hits it right now. Showing 39 on the offer. Just battling right now. Struggling too much right here. I just took that off there at 35s, half of it off, guys. Still have half of it left there. It's just struggling way too much up here at the 40s. So now I can just let it work here because at least I'll take a lot of the pressure off of me. I can let the rest of the trade work here.
TRVI, Trevi Therapeutics. I think someone mentioned this earlier. It might have been Jessica. This having a nice pop. I actually didn't trade this, but this is nice little
there's
range.
The 44s.
Curling back up too.
There was the 44s for a second there. Just ticked there. Now let's see if it takes out the 50s. 50s is what we want to see it take out, and then it actually increase momentum at that 50, that 450, showing us, okay, we can take this for a ride. The flag, if you measure it, it's like $1.27. So from 410, let's say up to 530s even could potentially go. Doesn't mean it's going to go there today, but could go up there, at least if I measure it. How's our SPY doing today? Starting to crack down there, guys. 10 o'clock. You know how it happens sometimes. 10 o'clock takedown right there. Just be careful. We'll see if it holds its support. Last support it held down there towards 445.76. I'm going to be looking to see if it breaks through 445 on the downside. That would see continued downside action.
You got Tesla close to VWAP here.
You got VWAP on Tesla?
Yeah, you've got Tesla maybe about a few bucks above. Yep, I've got VWAP here on TradingView at around 1062. It's currently, it was trading at around 1065, and now it's back up at 1069. Interested in some calls, but I want to have it come back a little bit more into VWAP, and Snow coming right back down, just rejecting.
Snow.
Yeah, I mean, just that area is
25?
rejected.
Yeah. If you want to take a look at stocks that trade very similar, Zunaid, Roblox, and Unity trade really similar to Snow.
I'm gonna take a look.
You can see they're kind of on that
by the
same
way,
kind of look.
Yeah,
Costco making moves
above 600. I'm trying to see if we can make a play on this one. Sometimes it ends up being spready though. Yeah, see, if Costco can come back and maybe test the 600s or even the VWAP, I'd be interested in this one. But all right, there's Tesla now, moving up a bit. Didn't give me the chance to get in on a trade. It's quite all right. And here is SBFM. Try to get this one on VWAP at 763s. The lowest that it went was about
finally
772s.
So real quick, Jessica's saying, help me, Zunaid. If you drag SBFM down to 6 and it doesn't go back to 8, I will end you.
If you drag wow, how would I drag it? Oh, because I was waiting to buy it at 6?
I will end you.
How you gonna be that nice to that puppy and have that nice of a profile picture and then say such mean things to me?
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Jessica, I'm gonna have nightmares.
All right, guys, looking at target here for potential entry here, looking for it to bottom out at 2020 50s. That would be my entry here. Let's see if I can get it.
Oh, I love it.
This is going to be a swing trade on for target, trying to get in here. Remember, when I do my swing trades, I like to do it in thirds. So this would be the first starting entry here at the 50 mark if I can get a fill. It's in between it right now. So looking to get a fill at 50. Still no fill yet. A little annoyed it's not getting it in. Come on. Be patient.
MSFT, let's take a look at Microsoft here.
Market's weak right now. Be careful.
Yeah, you've got Microsoft coming back down, maybe about a buck away from VWAP.
No fill there. Target, you're annoying me. Yo, Target, if you go through 221, I'm gonna hate you. Good Lord. Didn't get filled there by like literally 2 cents, and it's already back up 50 cents.
NAT, by the way, was holding VWAP really, really well at 275, currently trading at 277. MNTS above 441.
280 is the spot on NAT. Howell looks like it's trying to move up off the VWAP here.
Here's what I'll do on this one. Since I'm going to go ahead and get about.
So annoyed there on target, guys. Literally perfect entry, just missed just because no fill. I had the order out there. Look at this bottoming action right there at the 220.50s. Just trying to get in. This one actually broke through 220.45, and it was there at 52, and just no fill, and now it's all the way back there now.
Yeah, I'm watching Howl here. This is literally bouncing off of its VWAP right now, and it looks like 6 is your spot. So Howl through 6, maybe we attack that 632 high. A little bit of a seller here at 596, but that can go in a second. Watching Howl here.
I got 2,000 shares of NAT at 276. On my stop loss is going to be about 272s, which is below VWAP. I'm looking to take profits at 279 as MNTS is above 441 once again. And you've got SBFM above $8 here. You've got Costco coming down just a bit.
Here goes Howl.
All right, guys.
Now let's get going.
We're up 12% on that MNTS here. Let's see if we can get the pop through 450s here and then get up there to 5. That could be a 20% winner today on Momentous. Target just missed it by a little bit. It's already up $1 from where I talked about it. So hopefully someone was able to nail that target pullback. Might go for the BJ here.
What?
The BJ.
Oh, BJ's Wholesale Club. Okay.
No worries, Ryan. I'm not in Vegas.
I mean, I'm just playing the hand I'm dealt here, Mitch. That's all.
That's all we ever do, man. A little part of me wants to grab
Zunaid is
DJ
internally cringing right now. He can't even help himself. Like he's trying to put on a different face where it's like funny, but it's not working.
What's not funny is me not getting filled on my damn trades as SBFM goes right back above 8. And I missed my entry by a few cents. Oh, Lord. Costco's coming down, and I want to make a play on it. What the hell's going on with Twitter? Did I lose money on Twitter yet? Let me go take a look. Nope, still in Twitter, as it hasn't taken out the
Twitter
5032s that I have. I should really stop trying to pick bottoms. I'm going to cancel this MNTS because I don't think it's coming back down to 407s anytime soon. And you've got NAT now down at 274s, excuse me.
I was like 244. Boy, that thing really fell off the top there.
No.
HPQ, guys. We know Buffett with the buy today. It's coming back towards VWAP. If you're trying to take a look at that. Dell is one you can trade sympathy off of. It's holding out there at VWAP. We'll see if it gets back up there. That BJ was interesting. I'm going to leave it alone. I really wanted Target. That's the one I wanted. Beautiful VWAP bounce there, pull back. Just didn't get the fill. And you got to let it go, man.
CCJ on the scanner now. We talked about some of those places.
Dollar Tree looks interesting. Dollar Tree. That looks interesting to me.
A CCJ right above the VWAP here, about 25 cents above, trying to crack 30, and it can't. What a surprise. 30's been a pain in the bum for this stock.
Is TCAT gearing? Really? TCAT good volume here today.
All right, guys, taking a little bit of a swing trade here. DLTR just got a little bit of an entry there. Willing to add back towards VWAP. It's about 50 cents away from there. Bounced off of it. Let's look for a little bit of pullback to get back in it. But I do like the chart could come back up there towards 160 today.
I like this TCAT, especially because it's right near that 350 area. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at it. 355 is my fill.
So you got filled on this one?
355. 344 is my stop loss.
TRVI going up again.
Careful, guys, on the SPY there. Just rejected twice to go above SPY. Actually, 3 times.
Yeah, SPY's just kind of barcode between 445 and 448 for the past 30, 40 minutes, just back and forth like ping pong.
Still in that MNTS, just going to hold the last shares right now.
All right, this is TCAT now at 350s. You want this to hold? Matter of fact, let me go over here. TCAT. Oh, what a shitty fill. God damn it. Whatever.
Walmart pulling back there today. Yeah, I kind of expected that. That was leading the run. That Ollie trade, that would have been a good one earlier today. Didn't want to get into that at 48.25. No fill on that one either. These are like kind of lower volume names, so sometimes you just got to take what you can get on the offer side. That one's already up about 1.4%, about 80 cents there from that entry.
CCJ trying to go above $30 one more time.
TRVI trying to take out 268.
Woo, woo.
And then Costco, high day.
Trying this.
What was it? AT what?
TRVI trying it here at 268. Going to have a tight stop on it. Oh, man, they immediately yanked it. It's trying to take out 268. I think we pop here, guys. TRVI, who called this earlier? Correct me if I can't remember. Someone called TRVI earlier.
I did when I was going through the biotechs. We were going through just charts and we were running through them. Healthcare up today. You have MDVL. That's setting on up. That one's an interesting chart. I'm not really a healthcare type of trader, but that one is setting on up. I'll show you guys it.
TRVI through 268. If it takes out 269, here we go. 270, 271, 274.
Nice.
Here we go. Here we go. 275. If that falls.
Ooh, look at this iMac. Don't know why I had this wick here, but it went up towards 314 there. It's an interesting chart there.
281 is your day high here. I think that they're going to go after this.
Actually, might take a look at this iMac.
Well, looks like I got stopped out on Twitter, just for the folks at home. Just got the alert. And you've got Tesla in your VWAP. Kind of want to take a shot at this. I'm not going to lie to you.
Here goes TRVI.
What up? What up? What up? Let's wake up, guys.
Bro.
Hey, you have music killing me,
Yup.
boy. You just came in blasted with that one. Damn.
What up?
TRVI, here we go. 275. Tell you what, that 275 spot, there was definitely a refresh seller there, but if that gets cleared, we're going higher.
Arc.
TRVI, here we go. 275 up again. They're buying it. Third time is the charm? Question mark?
Could be. SBFM pulling back down there towards 8. See if it holds VWAP. The Howl looks like a nice little pullback after a breakout through 6. See that Howl?
TCAT stopped out at 344.
That Howl, I might take it right here, guys.
Yeah,
Here we
I'm
go,
I'm
NAT.
long a little bit of howl at 6, by the way.
Ah,
NAT about 2 cents away from take profit at 276.
I like the chart on Howl.
Yeah, me too. And I think it's trading sideways right now and staying above the VWAP, so I like this for higher. And I think that you might take out that 632 is in terms of a target.
I went ahead and got some Tesla calls. I got into the 1080 calls expiring this week. I got filled at $8.70. If it breaks to 1060, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this one. That's Tesla. 1080 calls expiring this week. Got filled at $8.70.
Morning, Alyssa. Good to see you.
Hey.
Good day, mate.
Good day. What up, guys? How we doing out there? Potential Mullen pop when it's back towards the lows of 235. Oof, you guys will mulling out.
Is that what I just got? What I just got? F58s.
TRVI.
Still not in his how, but trying to see some lining up orders there. Oh, there it is at 6. There you go, 604. Just got through that 6, and there's a little bit that lined up there at 6. It's 608s. Looking good there.
Nice job at TRVI, guys. I'm out. Another.
Whoa.
Powell going big.
Hal there went right now to 620.
Right to 620.
Perfect. Nice little trade there if you're able to nail that. Nice little trade there. There's 5100 out at 619. Is that you, Ryan?
What?
Just messing with you on how there was a 5100 share order at 619. Not a bad one there. How? Talked about it before the move happened there. MNTS, we're gonna look for
Took
a
the profit on Howell.
There you go. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all.
Went in and got filled on NAT, took profits at 279. So thankfully that worked out. Played it off of VWAP, met the high of day. We're out there. Tesla now moving up. Those contracts that we bought at 870 are now trading for $10. You're up about 20%. I'm going to scale out of 75% of my position here because I ain't trusting this shit. I'm out here at 1030. So that's a nice, almost a $2 move per contract. I'm going to wait for Tesla to try to test the 1076. God bless you.
I tried to mute. I couldn't find it fast enough. Sorry.
Hal looks like it wants to take out the 620s. We'll see if it takes it out.
Yes, sir. Let me see if I got, what other positions am I in? Looks like 0 positions on this side of things.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anyone playing Baba? Baba, did it bounce off of that 105 level? Nope, it did not. It's below it. Give you a chance to go ahead and play the short side when it tried to test VWAP there. As Tesla moving up a little bit more.
Trying to fill the gap there. It could fill it again towards 103.50s. I think it filled it yesterday, but it had a gap down. So we'll see if it gets to that level again. That was 103.06 yesterday, the low. One doing good today, guys. EV Go bouncing off the bottom there. Nice little setup right now. I just kind of missed that little last push towards 1275, but it had a really nice setup. Now it looks like it's going to try to push through 13 here. We'll see what happens on that one. EV Go, look at this setup. Boom. Nice little drive on up there. Went to 1295, came back, held VWAP 3 times, tried to break the lows. Now trying to take out the highs. 13
Powell
there.
pulling back towards 6 here.
QS is one that I'd watch for at the end of the day. Charge point. Let's see if these can come back today.
Looks like you've got some call activity in ticker CAH. Never heard of this one before, but I'm going to take a stab here. Stop loss will be below VWAP.
Trying to add to Dollar Tree down at 57.26.
Just buy it. Damn it.
Guys, I'm going to go help out Brent from our news desk real quick. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't an emergency. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Do what you got to do, my friend. Target still holding really well there, guys. For you guys that are longer term traders, I do really like that chart. There's over 800 people, but less than 200 likes. Do we got to end this right now at 10:30, guys? Come on, do me the favor, guys. Hit the like button. Support us. That's on me. I probably haven't been pushing. Please drown me in all these likes, guys. We got over 800 people in here. Smash that like button. Take a second. Hit the like. If you need to pull the iPad out because the boss is around, go ahead, pull the iPad out and hit the likes.
You're not pushing P? Come on, man.
Come
You're not
on.
pushing P? All right, you got Nat trying to break the 280s for the past the session, I guess. It just hasn't been able to. Trying to do it right now.
Man, you called them a worse Nikola. Oh, that's what Hindenburg called them. That's tough.
Need Tesla to hold this VWAP. See, this is why we go ahead and get out a majority of our position, because now it's back down maybe $1 from where we sold it, but still holding on to the 1/4 size.
All right, let's keep going. Let's see what happens out there. Target's
Nat
still looking
above
good.
8. Nat just popped 280. Now it's at 283.
All right, guys. 15-minute hold well there for MNTS there. We could add here at the 20s. Look for a nice push above the 450s. I'll actually go ahead and do that if I can get it here. Do.
What was mine?
Yeah, that report was rough, I'm sure. Let's look for one more pullback here in MNTS to try to add for a position for a nice breakout above 430s. You can see there at 426, 10,000 shares added. 427, 5,000 shares added. I think there was someone adding on the pullback. I want that person to get tested a little bit here at the 27s. Let it come back down to, let's say, 20 or 19. Then we could take the shot here. Now we're getting that pullback. What's up with the water life, Zunaid?
Did drink. I was at the gym earlier today, so we did drink a good amount of it.
Hey, where we at? Where we at in the life?
We're doing really well. We're doing really well.
Ooh, almost finished. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Almost finished?
Well, so this is, I got to drink 2 of these. So we're down 1.
There you go. There you go.
10:30 in the morning. So we're doing pretty well. Can't complain.
Can't complain at all, guys. You guys on out there, if you guys see a stock that you guys like, let's go ahead and bring it up in the chat. I'll cover it there. Hate SBFM. Never hit VWAP and broke previous highs.
I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain.
It happens sometimes, man. I'll tell you right now, the one thing that you guys even see me struggle sometimes on is having setups that you miss, right? And so the easiest way to do that is just stop looking at it, right? Because if you just look at it now, you're just going to be kind of like hating yourself for it because you missed out on a big gainer. But the truth is, it's going to happen, and you just got to kind of let it go. And like, look at it. I mean, it's continued to go at 870 now for you guys that are not him that's trading it, but it's been a good move, and it did hold VWAP there at the beginning. So you did have some earlier attempt, but once it popped, it never came back. All right, guys, missed that pullback into 419 there for MNTS, kind of explaining here. So it's about to go through the 430s here. So I got to make my decision if I'm going to take it here or wait for another VWAP touch here. I already missed that pullback. I wanted to get in on the weakness, not get in on the strength here through the 430s. So just going to leave it alone. Let's see if we get that lift there towards 450s now.
You got Tesla coming right back down to the entry point.
Let's look at take out the highs there, 448s, and then go through the 450s on MNTS. Let's see if we can get that level.
Yeah, SBFM coming back down just a little bit. Now you've got the $8 that could be your area to buy, especially if you got a stop loss above. I'm gonna try to take a shot at 804 if I can get filled. My stop loss would be below, let's call it 770. Let's go a little bit more. 769 would be the stop loss.
It's funny that one that I wanted to get in literally went to 419. That was the level I wanted to add. That was the low.
Yeah.
Let's see if we take out the highs here, guys. We're sitting in the 30s now again. Taking out the highs would be a good move there. That UEC, pretty damn pattern there. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's
needs to
pretty.
make a move.
That's pretty. Just holds VWAP 3 times, touch, now takes out. We'll look for the high of the day. And on the daily, beautiful chart. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous that you guys have this and I don't. That's a good one, Ryan. That's a good one.
Yeah, especially when it's not just the VWAP that it held. It also held the, what is it, the $5 level?
Yeah. Just like there's so many charts you can look at this and be like, oh, this looks pretty.
Yeah. Tesla bouncing off of 1060. Still in a quarter of my size.
Jay saying the transports are still a bloodbath. Yeah, they've been getting destroyed.
Yeah, Jessica, don't come and try to kill me. As SBFM is well over 8. All right. let's not do that. Let's keep the knives in the kitchen, please. Let's not kill me with them.
ATER coming back. That one looks interesting now, guys. I will take a look at that through 360s. Hold off the 350s here. Interesting is coming on back there. We'll see what happens here. All right, volume coming into that ATER at 52s, 5,000 and 9,000 shares going through there. I'm going to join the party now. Let's go ahead. I'm getting in there at 54s, risking right now off 47s. So 7-cent risk in this ATR. Looking for it to take out 360s and take out the high of the day, which is 372. Hal testing 7. How did Hal do? Man, Hal testing 7? Good Lord, I should have got in on that 6 break. Oh, that was a beautiful move, man. That was a 20% breakout there. Hal. The full moon stock. Not looking bad there. ATER, let's see if we take out this 360 on the upside. We're up there towards 355, looking for an extension up there to get a nice little push. Why is the market flat? I don't know, because it just is.
I'm going to go ahead and take an ad here or an initial start on the equity side on UEC. Went ahead and got filled at 220 at 528. Stop loss is going to be below 5. I would love for it to come back a little bit closer to VWAP and maybe even $5 for me to get a chance, but you've got MN. You have Tesla, thankfully, bouncing as well. And then let's take a look at MNTS. Nice bounce off of VWAP there.
Let's go, guys. 1036. We'll see what happens here. If we can get Momentous to take out the highs, that's what we're looking for. A nice win on Momentous. We've already taken 11% on the first shares. Looking for this to extend through 450s. We'll see what happens there. The market is flat because the earth is flat. Come on. You know that one, RJ. National Beer Day, Yogi. Might have to crack a beer if this thing goes to 450s today. Can you look at GME? We're getting questions on. Yeah, let me look at it for Zunaid. He's focused on that one right now.
Yes, sir. Below 150. So what?
Yeah,
short's
below.
the only thing I'm thinking, especially if it tries to test 150 and near VWAP, I'd go short.
Yeah,
Top above. Get out.
It's just trending. It's just downward trend towards 130s.
Tesla just hanging out around VWAP, not really doing much. Our Tesla calls are still up 9%, even after this drawdown. It was up as much as 25%, I believe it was. Is money disappearing today? Kind of.
Money comes and goes, man. Money comes and goes, doesn't it? EV go. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, still fighting to try to get above the 13s there. ATER here, guys. Been seeing a lot of share size going through there at the 350s here. So thinking about if I want to go ahead and add for the nice push here. But I'm going to wait for the 360s. I want to see 360s come in, a lot of volume start spiking, and then I can join in a little bit more. And then TS, let's go back to it. Fought there, tried to get through the 38s. We've talked about how that's been resistance before. Now it's rejecting there, coming back towards VWAP. Just be careful there.
All right, Tesla contracts now down about 8%. This is why we take profits as we did when we were up 20%. Tesla below, looking to close this position. As soon as I do, I will let you know what my quarter size sell is. Just don't let me see 1058. Don't let me see 1058. Don't let me see it. We got about 17 seconds on this 10-minute candle. Yeah, I'm going to get out. Cool. Went ahead and sold a quarter size for a loss here at 217. So we got out 3/4 for about a $2 profit, and then we got out the quarter for a loss here for about a beautiful trade still, regardless, as Tesla couldn't quite give us the bounce that we wanted. But this is exactly why you scale out. Because imagine if I was in profit 20%, I didn't take it, and now I just ended up losing $1.70 or whatever when I was up $1.70. So that's why you scale out as Tesla comes right back down.
Especially with those contracts, because it gives you an ability. You're already bigger in the green because it's a contract, so you might as well take some of it off there. Give yourself a chance. All right, guys, I'm going to give myself a chance here in Momentous here. I'm going to add here towards 410s. I can let it test here, or I can get in here right in front of the 410s. Letting it test the 410s right now. Trying to be patient here.
Yeah, SPY definitely is coming down. Well below VWAP. As you can see, it tried to get the previous close, couldn't quite do it. As UEC pulls back a bit as well.
There's 411 on the bid. Didn't want to get through it, so I'm just going to get take right there. Took 414 add there. So we're at 408 now.
SPY hit it to 443.50. Yeah, we talked about it as we started the show. Wouldn't be surprised if it tested yesterday's low and then came right back up. Would not be surprised. UEC pulling back.
Giving this ATER one more cent. So 44 is going through there, just going to get me out. If it bounces here at the 45s, that's fine.
Let's see what's going on with the SBFM. It's coming down a little bit.
Did I ever get my Dollar Tree ad? Yeah, I got it. Perfect. Nice there. All right, guys, working a swing position in Dollar Tree, guys. We got in this one at first at 58.50s. Now we just added there towards 57.25s. So now we're having an average of 57.63. and it's trying to get back through there. The VWAP is sitting right now at 157.56. So I'm trying to build it below the VWAP to try to get it back above towards 159 on the end of the day. Momentous is looking interesting now that we're back towards the 420s. We need to take out 438 on the upside. We'll look for it to take out the 438 on the upside, add it there at the VWAP. We'll see if it comes back and takes out the high. That's what we're looking for in Momentous. All right, what's going on out there? Mark says he's back in the green, baby. That's what I like to hear, Mark. Hey, power to you, my friend. I will give you for that a little bit of some. Let's do a little money stacks here for you. Ooh, little money. Enjoy it, my friend. Glad to see you back into the green.
I'm back.
Welcome back, buddy.
Put you front and center, man.
So I had to take care of that. That was an emergency. How were you guys doing on Howl, by the way?
Dude, I didn't take it, but you killed it. I mean, we could have got more, but
Zunaid, you were asking about bangers. What's up, bro?
that's a banger
You
right
left,
there.
though. I need to be spoon-fed here. You left.
Oh,
Look
You
at that
left.
banger. That's a banger right there.
Guys, what? How
I
much
need
more?
you to click the mouse for me.
Then I want the money.
Nah, chill out.
Show
Relax.
me the money.
What
Relax,
more do
relax.
you want me to do, bro?
Show
Oh,
me the money.
I mean, this was a monster. This was what? Where's Nat at? In fact, let me.
Oh, so Nat, I did take profits in, so appreciate that.
Oh, okay, because you left that out. Okay, got it. You took profits.
Nat,
I
yep,
made you
and
money
the-
there. Okay, cool. I'll give you my Venmo after this. By the way, you can. Help
Oh,
me out.
thank you. You know, I'm actually suspended from Venmo, so there's that. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that
about
either.
it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
sounds
wanna
like
talk about
some action that we should stay away from, Ryan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
we
know
just-
how you got banned from Venmo. That's
Yeah, me and you both.
Me and you both.
I'm trying to go back up. I'm really hoping that you guys crush that because this has
Yeah,
been,
I'm hoping somebody was able to nail that. There you go. We got a new member in the chat. Donnie Bunny. The bunny. I like the ears. Is that an NFT?
Yeah, it looks like everything's kind of coming down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and close this position here on
Bullard speaking. Look out below.
yeah, closing position on CAH below VWAP. I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, SPY dropping fast there, guys. It's
Lost
below
about-
the 445 level.
270 on Trace Station side.
Yeah, starting to see some dragging action there. Could see tech get hit hard here. AMD getting hit hard there through the 103.50s there. If it comes back to 103, you could see that getting crushed. AMD getting hit hard there, guys. So tech taking a downturn there. NVIDIA, look at that, starting to come down. Look at Apple. If that breaks 170 on the downside, that's where I would really start being concerned. Tesla breaking down, VWAP also looking like it's coming back down. Take your eyes on that. Bigger stocks also struggling. Growth stocks struggling today. Lucid, Fisker, Automotive definitely getting hit. Look at Ford. Look at GM, GME. A whole bunch of the growth names. Let's look at Zoom. Zoom getting hit hard. Roku getting hit hard. And of course, who's getting hit the hardest? ARKK, of course. Let's take a look there. What is struggling in ARKK? Right now, TSP getting hit hard. DraftKings getting hit. Billy, Hood down there towards 1188. I know that a lot of people said that it probably wouldn't touch the 52-week low. I'm going to keep an eye out on that. I think it could break that, go towards like 6 or 7. So we'll see what happens on Hood. What other stocks are moving here? Spot down, Roblox down. Your Snow is probably breaking down here. Yeah, Snow is breaking there. We'll see what happens there. Unity hasn't broken down yet.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out since Ryan is back, but I do want to say appreciate Donnie Bunny for subbing up. Appreciate you and your support, and appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us this morning. I will see you. I think we're trading tomorrow at 10:20, I think.
Yes,
right?
yes. We're going to be trading at 10:20 tomorrow, guys. So we'll be I think we're trading here from 9 9 o'clock to 10.
Yeah, you're right. I've got 9 till 10 here on my schedule. You're
Yeah,
right.
so 9 till 10 at least we're going to be on. So join us tomorrow, guys.
Yep. And Zunaid thanks all of you except for me. So just want to get that out there. That's cool. That's
right,
cool.
guys.
I'm gonna check.
I will say, if these are the type of bangers you're bringing out, I need you to have that quarter zip up, whatever you want to call it, right? You looking fly. You're calling out great things, and God bless. This is why we sold Tesla, because now it's testing the lows. On a serious note, before I go, Tesla, this previous close could act as support if the market wants to come back. So if you're looking to get into some calls, not a bad spot, but the SPY is well below. So just keep in mind of this area of support as Tesla's coming to 1045. I'm going to go get some steps in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.
Yep.
Let's do it.
See you later.
I stopped out in that ATER. Trying to give some target here. At least some of it.
Mitch, I'm getting out of here too. You got this?
Yeah, I always got it, man. Let's do it.
We'll be right back tomorrow. Take care, everyone.
All right, guys, going to keep this going here. Like always, guys, smash the like button if you guys are having a good time. We got over 780 people here. Hit the like. Let's go. You guys got a stock you guys want to take a look at? Throw it up in the chat. Let's do this. Got their target at 63s there. Gonna look to see if this one can kind of push there also. These are swing trades there, so finally was able to get a little bit of that at the 60 level. This is target. I've been trying to get in this one all day. Did not want to miss this pullback, so finally got in there on target. We'll look for it to get back up there towards 2250s on the day. Looking already strong there. DLTR, another one that we added to the position here. So we're closer towards 157.63s right at the VWAP. Going to look for this to come back towards the high. This is Dollar Tree. Let's go back to Momentous. Still keeping an eye out on this one. Looking for a nice little push in that. We'll see what happens there. All right. Ford, you're shorting us, says Thomas Mueller. Hey, I can't blame you on that. What's going on out there? Rad for a swing trade, says Bug. I'll take a look at Rad really quickly. Rad has been going on down there. The thing that happened on Rad, though, is that someone said an analyst put out a $1 price target on Rad. So you just got to be careful, man. That thing's just falling. If you want to take a swing trade on that, that's up to you, Bug. But I really think that when you take those types of swing trades, it's like an all or nothing type of trade there, especially with a falling knife that has a now price target at $1 and you're at $6. All right, what other ones being mentioned there? Hi, Mitch, MDVL. Okay, I'll take a look at that.
What are you doing at 1 today?
At 1? Me?
Yeah.
What are we doing at 1? Not much.
You want to do a Spaces with Ryan? I got an important meeting I got to go to at 1.
Dun. Looks like Spaces it is.
My man, coming through in the clutch
Let's
is
do
Mitch.
it.
Appreciate you. I'm going to update Ryan. I just had to come in and figure this out instead of
just
Slack.
update
This
him.
is so much
1
easier.
1 p.m. starts that?
1 p.m. Matter of fact, here, let me do this. Are we going to go with my pretty face here? Let's do that. Matter of fact, here, let me do this.
Get
Right
to it.
here in the chat. That is the Spaces link.
Money.
Reminders. It's going to be Mitch. It's going to be Ryan. It's going to be The Rock. Not that Rock, but The Rock Trading is going to hang out with us as well. Trading. There you go. Yeah, I believe you had conversations with him. So appreciate, my bad. I just had to get that figured out because I got an email about this meeting. So appreciate you. Bye.
Hendrix hanging out, guys. Let's get the OJs on up. Pinkies on up. If you guys got a stock, we'll keep going here. So many beats. I need some beats, man. Send me some beats. Do you need a beat? I need beats, man. I need beats. Let's get that money. Let's go. All right, let's go at it, guys. If you guys got one to take a look at, Miss White Horse, have a good one. All right, Pinky on up. The only way, man. A, B, and B. I'll take a look at it. All right, but I really got to keep a look on Momentous here. Don't want to miss this one, guys. On the next rip on out there. Nice little push there on Momentous. Let's take another ad on Momentous. Let's take a shot here, guys. All right, just added there, guys. Added there at 422s there. Looking for a swing here. Just added again here in Momentous, taking a bigger swing now. Want to hold that 410 pullback. Look for that breakout through the 445s. Let's see if we get that move. I'm going to actually bring us to the 1 minute so you guys can see here kind of in a quicker motion. Let's see if we can get that and take out the high there. You can draw a trend line here. And you can see how we need to come back into this area, take out over here, and then we'll be looking good towards that 450. All right, Momentous here. We'll see if we get a big move there. If you guys got a mover, let me know. Yes, I got stopped out in ATER at the 454 level. 354 level, sorry. So that was a, I got in there at 407. So you're talking about a 13-cent loss there. Or was it, it was 54 that I got in there. Well, I'm looking back at my orders here so I can tell you exactly. Where's my buy ATR? Yeah, 354 was the entry there. Loss was at 343. So you're talking about 11-cent loss there. All right, looking at this Momentous getting back up there to the 426. We needed to take out the 435s and the 438s on the upside. Once that gets through, we could see that continued momentum in there and get that momentous. Haha. Let's see what happens. All right, 106 on the dislikes now, Rocky Roadie. What's wrong? What are you getting all mad about, man? Rocco, you can't get mad, man. If someone doesn't agree to your opinion, it happens. It's going to happen. All right, let's keep going out there. NVIDIA, 15 minutes. Do we still got more to go? Let's take a look at there. I'm guessing you're looking at the downside action there. All right, let's take a quick look here. I'm going to actually put up a 3-chart look so I can keep an eye out on that one. TRVI coming back there towards VWAP. If you guys want to take a look at that. SPY coming back there. Going to look for Momentous on the right-hand side to take out there on the highs. Let's go towards NVIDIA here, see where we're at. Where could we find support? Support's at 239.95. So that's kind of the level that I would be looking for it to kind of get into. And then we'll see if we get continuations. But right now, it does look like it's in a downtrend and going towards that 239.95. We'll see if we can get towards that level. You can see here the support underneath it. You went to it multiple times in the last 2 days. Let's look if it comes back down and takes out that low. All right, Momentous fighting here, guys. We'll see what happens there. If it can come back on up, I'm keeping a close eye on it to see if it can get back on up there. The 15-minute looks nice there. Just needs to get up there above the 438s to really start moving here. You can see the 15-minute looks a lot nicer than, let's say, a 3-minute or a 1 minute. We'll see if we can get on up there. SPY getting back on up. Not really doing much. Trying to reject the 445 level. We'll see what happens on those. What's moving today? Healthcare still into the green. Consumer defensives now into the red. So pretty much all the sectors are getting into the red right now. So just be careful out there. Agricultural inputs. How did RC do today? It ripped on up there and then give it back. That's what happens sometimes there. IPI also, but this one actually holding the gain. So we'll see what happens on that one. NTR is one that I was looking at here. Agricultural input does look like it wants to come back on up and push out through here. If you take a look at that, nice little candle here, nice hold of the trend here. And you can see here how you held. Now you look for that next leg up above 106. Does look good on the 15-minute holding that VWAP. We'll see if it comes back through 104 today. All right, what's going on out there, guys? You are a WSB enemy. You're gonna mess with your. They're gonna mess with your algorithms. No, we're not. It's okay, man. Rocco, you can calm down, my friend. MD said, "Go eat some cereal, man. Go eat some cereal." I agree with him. You might need some Frosted Flakes. All right, let's go ahead. We'll see what out there. Roberto saying MNT puts. Hey, if you want to take them, go ahead, man. I mean, I'm not going to be mad at you if you take the opposite side of my trade. That's right off the bat, guys. You're not going to see me upset about that. It's always up to you guys to determine your own investment decisions. Breeze. Yeah, you're picking up a little bit too much. I have my mic a little bit too sensitive. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if that was me or you were telling Rocco to breathe a little bit, but who knows? We all need to breathe. We're human, right? Scrambler, a little less oil excess news now. Too many margin accounts, either too high or too low. Interesting there. Betting against me? It's okay. Don't worry. I mean, honestly, dude, if you just wanted to fade me, go ahead. I'm not going to get upset about that. You know, just don't try to be a troll. That's all that matters there. Damn, Penn can't find the bottom. Yeah. We'll see what happens there. Penn, take a look there. Oh, ugly day there for Penn. Ugly day for DraftKings. Ugly day for gambling overall. It's an ugly day out there. I think someone's going to eventually buy GAN, but we'll see what happens. Man, that Penn chart was looking really nice. It had some bottoming action here on the weekly, right near this 41. Look how when you broke 41, it's just coming on down there. And it's crazy that this all started and this all turned around with that freaking Portnoy news because he can't keep his hands to himself. Man, Portnoy, you ruined your stock, man. Hope he's sold out by now. Trolling is life, says the naggers. Yeah, I know you're there, man. No worries. There's some good trolls. They like to have fun. What's the time delay? What time y'all got? I got you. Look, I'll give you the second here. All right, look here, guys. I'll give you Hendrix, get your hand off that. You guys see that? You guys see that star? Hendrix trying to hit the star button here. There's a little push and momentous. I'll give you guys the time right here because you guys can see it on the bottom here. So it's on literally at this second. Like if you're watching it, it's 11:01:05 right now. And so if you're watching it right now, take a look at that, see what it was when I said that moment, and you'll be able to tell exactly what the delay is. It's just part of the lag that we have. It's not because we want to have the lag. It's just so we can give you better quality here on YouTube, 1080p versus, let's say, going down there towards 720 and having like the latency. I think Hendrix was trying to bet bearish on Penn. Yeah, he fat fingered that for sure. All right, Momenta's getting up there towards the 35s here. Let's see if we can get through the 38s. There's the 38s takeout. Boom, guys. All right, let's sell 100 into this move here. 57s, 50, just sold it. Just sold 100 shares at 57 there, guys. Nice little breakout there. Looking to sell one more 100 shares here above 50 if we can get back above there. If we keep holding here, we might go into a halt. So I'm looking to see if we're going to continue here. All right, not seeing the continuation there, taking half of it off there. Now still have 100 shares, but going to let that last 100 shares ride here on Momentous and look for the extension into the halt breakout. Let's see if we get that nice little breakout. We talked about 530s being potentially the top reward here. So that's what I'm going to target right now, about 520s here. So if we can get through that 5, we'll look for that breakout. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead. Let's get that money. Horse fire. Fire in the hole. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's go. See what's going on out there. It's time for the money. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Let's get them bills. All right, we'll see what's going on out there. I'm merely a Benzinga fan. Don't work for Benzinga. Get no pay, free swag, no free stuff. Don't want any, don't need any. Love Benzinga. Benzinga helps countless people. Jason Raznick is a gentleman. Hey, shout out to you, Zen. Hey, like I always say, I want you guys to appreciate what we do here. And also, it's all about giving back. If I didn't give back to you guys out there, I wouldn't be here. For me, a lot of this is just trying to get that built up, that good karma in trading, because I know how hard it's been for me to get to where I've been. So I hope that you guys can learn something from this show. And that's really why we do it in the first place. Pay It Forward, man. One of my favorite movies and taught me a lot in life. You got to pay it forward if you really want to see success. All right, guys, we're battling here in the 450s. We could add up here and then kind of like hold up there. But what happens if you add up here? You're so far from your entry, you can ruin your average and then get stopped out on a pullback. I'm just going to let this try to keep ripping here. And if it rips, it rips. There you guys have it. 460 showing on up there. Can we get to the 5 today? That would be an amazing win. We already took here from around the 410s here towards that. That was about 12%. So good gain on those first shares. We're looking for the continuation. We'll see what happens there. All right, what's going on out there? Check mark, check mark. If the market had 1% of your energy, the SPY could reach 500 in a week. That's what I like to hear, though. I mean, at least you heard my energy in there. You heard the emotions on that breakout. Can't go bad. Hot Dog Jones wants to hire. Hey, go ahead and look at it. cooljobs@benzinga.com. You can send us an email. You can look on our website, find what career you want to get into. What are you into? Are you into sales? Are you into events? Are you into content? Do you know stocks? You guys want to talk about stocks? Come on over. Do you want to maybe help the pro team? Do you want to be a part of the news desk? The news desk team is really fun to deal with. I love those guys. I deal with them all the time, and they're really fun guys, and they do great work. Just to kind of name a few out there: Phil Hall, Brentster, Chris Ketchy. I mean, there's so many out there right now writing for us that are really great writers. So check that out. All right, the battle is on there for the 450s. Do we take it out there? We'll see what happens here. Let me go towards the 1 minute so you guys can see the battle a little bit closer here. You can see how you're shaking, trying to get back above there. We'll look for it to take out there and get towards the 5. Indicators of what I have here. So let's actually use this. You know what? It's a good lesson to talk about some indicators right here. And so a lot of times indicators, you guys hear me. I'm never like, oh, the MACD crossover, I got to get in now. No, the MACD, what it tells me a lot is kind of the pullback, and also giving me the idea of when we get confirmation breakouts. So like, let's go towards the 15-minute here. And so the 15-minute, you can see how you had this extension on up. When you're pulling back, you bounce off the line, you get back up, you bounce off the line. That's a good look. Now you actually want to see that line past that high. So 0.32 would be the high there. You can even draw resistances on MACD to look for that extension above. If that can keep going through there, that's giving you that confirmation that we can continue seeing that lift. Let's go towards the 3-minute here. And you can see it actually crosses over completely. As you go into shorter time frame, you're going to get more and more crossovers on the MACD. There you guys have 470s showing on up. Can we get to the 5 today? I'm looking for that pop there into the 5 there. Now we get into the 470s. Can we get a halt maybe on a big push towards 480s? Let's see what happens there. Up there towards 473s, we're going to look for that extension, but the crossover is a good thing here. Another thing that you're looking to see is the RSI come from above and below. So what I like to do is look at the RSI, and you can see how this was down there towards 35 and 28, went up there towards 70, then right back down towards what? Right back down towards the 38 level. And so that's important to kind of note also. So if you take what I do on RSI a lot of times is I draw resistance and support of what I see on the RSI to go ahead and tell me, okay, so that's when it's strong, that's when it's weak. That's when it's strong, that's when it's weak. That's when it's strong, a move up, that's when it's weak. And that's kind of similar to what you're seeing now. Now you also see the dotted line here. That's the average true range. A lot of times the average true range, you want to see the volatility actually expanding into the breakout. So you're looking to see that dotted line go upwards on the breakout and come downwards on the contraction, showing you that the volatility is actually contracting and then it's expanding on the breakout. Another thing that we look for is volume, right? The volume indicator. Volume is just let me look at volume here on the pullback. We want to see the volume break out on that breakout move. And there you guys see it. Volume sticking up there, high relative volume into this move. There you have a little bit of some indicators, and I hope you enjoyed me taking the time to go through that. Definitely smash the like, guys, if you guys are enjoying it. RIP to the guy who bought puts. Yeah, probably. Michael, the real Robin Hood. Julio Martinez. Is that the real Julio Martinez? Or is that like a copy? I think that's a copy. Julio, you tell me. Hire me for the custodial arts. We need a dog, part of Benzinga. I would take you, man. Nancy Pelosi has tested positive for COVID. I'm not even stressing. She's immortal. She'll be fine. I actually like that comment. She's immortal, bro. She can't go down. She'll just probably buy some more Tesla while she's at home, taking the time off. Moderna is going down. I'll take a look at that. Well, we only wish well and wellness on everyone. Yes, then. We don't wish bad on her. We just she can take a rest. She can go home, you know. You like that one? The adding the Tesla probably. Volumentus. We'll see what happens there. What is not going down here? Momentous. I got you. No, I got you. One of the things that you can do for looking at what's not down is I do this often on Money Mitch. It's all about trying to look at the sector and industry analysis. So you can do this in many different ways. So right now, healthcare is doing well. Look at all the industries in the green here. So diagnostic and research, ATGM, RNLX, Neo looks strong here. Look at that. Look how this has been driving here from around the 1160s up there towards 1230s, up about 6% there. But look at some of the high capitalization ones also. TMO, Thermo Fisher, right by the VWAP now. DHR doing well today. ILMN, this one could come back on up there, take out 366. So a lot of times what I'm looking for is to try to find what is moving, and is it just an overall industry move, or is it just a micro catalyst stock that's just making moves? Like Momentous right now, what we could do for Momentous is we could check other space stocks like SPCE, and you see this going down. MaxR is actually holding well there. Not too bad there. Let's take a look at some other kind of space stocks too. We could do, what was the one that I was looking at a short on? Hold on a second there. Forgetting the name here. And I'm usually pretty good at knowing all the space stocks. I'll go to RKLB just to kind of get myself into the zone and maybe find it out in my head here. RKLB, Black Sky is one that we can take a look at. Look how these are going down right now. And so it's not an overall industry move that's moving Momentous right now. It's kind of more of a micro catalyst pertain to this stock. And so a lot of times I'm looking for that. I'm looking for, is there an industry-wide move? Like right now, beverages. Look at beverages right now. Constellation brand up good today. Pushing on up with a good, strong candle. Watch to see if some of the other ones start lagging and giving you that good candle. So you got VVI here. You got WBEV. That's a penny stock kind of stock. So you could take a look at that. Vintage Wine Estates trying to hold on up. But there's not too much there. Let me take a look at some of the other kind of beverages. You got Fizz doing well right now. That one looks interesting, going back towards 48. We'll see what happens on that one. But I do this often where I'm looking through it to find if there's any trends that we can find. If you look at the Brewers, though, and you're looking at Brewers, and these are actually turning around here. So no strength there in the beer, even though it's National, I think, Beer Day. Good Lord, the spam. I can't even look away for a second. I got it, guys. No worries. All right, all right. What's going on out there? All right, RKLB is firing 2 payload rockets from New Zealand on April 30th. Yeah, Ken, you got to keep that on watch. RDW, that's another good one. Red wire. Yeah, I mean, it's not strong. It's not weak. It's just kind of sideways right now on that one. All right, going back to Momentous to see what's going to happen. Can we get that 5 push? I've been in this one all day long here. Trying to see if we can get that last little push towards 5. We got up there to 475 and then turned around. So let's see what happens here. Can we get back up there towards the 475 level and get that breakout? Looks like we're at 11:13 here, guys. Hit the like button. Let's go. Let's go. I love spam for breakfast. Oh, good Lord. I haven't eaten spam in forever. The Brewers. You like that one? Milwaukee Brewers. I actually like Yelich a lot. All right, what's going on out there? All right, looks like just catching up with the chat, catching up with also my own kind of private messaging here, making sure that we got this going here. All right, we're looking good here. Let's go ahead and see what happens in Momentous if we can get back up there towards the $5 today. Let's take a look at some of the other bigger stocks like Apple today. Apple starting to break down there, so you could probably see the SPY still weak here. Yep, still weak there on the SPY. We'll see what happens here. All right, casinos and hotels getting hammered. Relentless. Yeah. AAL, man, do you guys remember when I wanted to short this at 18? It's already down towards 1675. Wanted to get short off this off 18, and it eventually stopped me out at the 18 mark. We got out at the 18. It went up there towards 1840s. The very next day, it flushed through that 18 and has gone down consistently since. Also, the cruise lines also coming down there today. Carnival Cruise just getting crushed. A lot of this has to do with also how they gave out that number. They gave a nice push in Carnival. It was kind of a trick number, and you could see investors didn't really like it over time. A lot of this also has to do with the oil game kind of not doing well right now. But Marathon not actually up today, so that's kind of interesting. Oxy breaking down also. So one of the things that I have been seeing is basic materials is actually going into the red right now with a lot of the names. Gold hasn't been the worst today, so you can take a look at gold. But for me right now, it just seems like you are seeing a little bit of a turnaround in some of those names here in basic materials. What's down today? Steel down today. Specialty chemicals, aluminum down big, guys. AA down almost 4%. So definitely you're starting to see some turnaround in the basic materials. We could be looking at X for a potential short today. It is coming back there towards VWAP. We'll see right now. That is actually a nice setup there on X. Let me see if I can get it really quickly here, guys. Trying to get short here on X, but it already went to the 34, 1 and 36 there. Gonna miss it probably. Let's see if I can get a push back towards the VWAP. VWAP is at 37. It's already flushing there. I do like this one for a fade type of trade. So if you take a look here, you're seeing the weakness into the industry. You get back above VWAP. You try to hold that 35.50. You try to get up there 3 times, 3 resistance. It could break the support there and just keep coming back down towards 35. Not a bad look there. It would be about, you're looking at a 13-cent risk there for a 35-cent gainer. All right. Can you take a look at KHC? Strange tick. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I got you. KHC. Let's take a look there. Kraft Heinz is pulling back there. Oh, that strange tick there. That's probably not a real order there going through. That's probably what you call an off exchange order, just showing up late on the tape. Yeah, that's an off exchange. I don't see it on another brokerage there. So to me, that's what you call an off exchange order that's coming in late, but essentially has already been put into that. So sometimes you'll see where you see these big wicks. A lot of that is off exchange ordering. X gonna give it to you. He's gonna give it to you. All right, going back to Momentous, it is pulling back there towards the 350s, but or 450s, but we're still in this one. What we're gonna do now is just start placing a stop here, just in case that I'm like going through some stocks, and I don't want to get to the point where we kind of get hurt on this for no reason because we're not paying attention to it. So I have an average at 413 here. So we're gonna set the stop here at 410 here. And we'll see what happens. If it stops us out, it stops us out. But I at least want to make sure that we have an order out to protect us on the downside. Look for that upside action above 5 to take profit. Big order there coming through at 456, 17,600. So let's see if that can take it through the 475 level. All right, what's going on out there, guys? Tesla under the 1035 goes to 1020. Look at this. Focus. I'll show you right now. Tesla. Look at the level I have drawn out here. 1035, baby. You're not the only one looking at that level, so I can't blame you for looking at it. We'll see if we get that flush down. And you say towards 1020s. Not bad. The next level for me, I have actually is down towards that 1006. We'll see what happens on that. Tesla. If Tesla's going through there, let's take a look at Apple. Are we going to break through the 170 today? Is coming down there. SPY just coming sideways lately here from 11 o'clock. Definitely just fighting, trying to get – it's just stair-stepping down. We'll see if it kind of makes an elevator move up. Good day, Buzz to infinity and beyond. Yes, it is, sir. Definitely. If you guys can do me the favor, guys, hit the like button. We've had a great day today, guys. So definitely let's go. Let's go, guys. Hit that like. Time to get that money. Boom, shakalaka. Let's go. All right, what else have we got on out here? Yes, sir, 1020 got a gap fill towards 1020, but under that 1006 for sure. Yeah, it's not a bad one to look at. You know, I can't blame you for looking at those levels. Tesla gave me motion sickness. I've taken those motion sickness pills before. Can't blame you. All right, big orders. Yo, Hendrix, you cannot be putting your face on the whole keyboard. He's just trying to sleep here. And he's trying to go all over the keyboard. We can't have that. All right, looking at it right now to see the big boys. What's going on in the big boys? Let's take a look here. Apple, Microsoft, Google. Google actually coming back here. Doesn't look too bad there. It is trying to set on a little move towards the upside. We'll see if we get a breakout in the SPY. You could look at that as a bottoming action there. Looking for it to come back on up there towards, say, the 2740 level. Google trying to go sideways and then pop. We'll see what happens on that. Amazon stair stepping down. That was the one that I really feel brought the market back. If you guys remember Amazon announcing that split there, they brought the stock back about 24% there for Amazon. Now you've retraced about 10%. We'll see what happens on that one. But definitely Amazon, I feel like it was the driver that brought us back, and then now is fading away. We'll see if it breaks 3,000 on the downside. SQ and PayPal are some that I'm looking on the downside action for. Shorts actually look good here on SQ and PayPal. And if you got those shorts on today, you're looking good there. I think that these are some definitely to get short on. We'll see on PayPal here. It's trying to come back towards the VWAP. Could flush down there through the 110 level today. AMD is one that I've been watching to see if it breaks the 102.50s. It hit there again here, guys, today. Multiple times it's trying to break here. 1, 2, 3 times trying to break down that 102.54. We'll see if we get to 100 today in AMD. How did they downgrade Rite Aid to $1? Yeah, I mean, that's crazy there. Seahawk wants to take a look at Twitter. I'll take a look at that now. Let's take a look. All right, Twitter coming back there towards 47.79, actually right below it there towards the 70s. Actually, 56 is the low there. The level I had is right there off the 47.79. Let me take a look why I have the level there. So it looks to me like I have some old prior resistance there, but let's pull it down towards this support here around 47.27. You're seeing the pullback on this. Right now, it is trying to hold that 47.27 on the pullback. I think that's the level you got to kind of look. Right now, it's just been really weak. Look for a nice strong candle. I think you got to really see the trend change. And on the 15 minutes, you can see here, you've gone straight down. So until I see a 15-minute candle go green, I would just keep watching for that pullback. And then when I see that green, I can use that last candle's low to kind of give me the level. So like, let's say if this candle goes green, I would use this low here, 47.80s, to make sure it holds that for the nice change in trend. All right, some more spam in the chat like always. I don't know. I don't understand these people. They act like it works, but oh well. I'll just keep going. Let's keep going here. Can we take a look at snow? If you want, you can go to my backyard, Eduardo. No, I'm just playing. There's no snow there. I'm glad there's no snow there. Let's take a look there. SONO there. Snow looks like it's coming back down there. Big support underneath it. Looks like it could keep cracking down. This looks like a bearish pattern to me. I'm not sure what Zunaid was seeing in the morning if he was looking at this on the bullish side. I think he did trade this on the bullish side. But to me, this looks like a bearish, and that looks like a fake out towards the upside, kind of like a bull trap, and then breaking 207s on the downside. I think this could come back down through that 207 today. We'll see what happens here. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see what's going on out there now. I'm their bot. Laugh out loud. Not. All right, AMD. Let's take a look there. AMD, will it break the 102.50s? We just talked about this. That's the level to watch here. It's bounced off that level multiple times. We'll see if it takes out it on the downside here. All right, guys, we're getting towards 11:25. I want to take my last shot here in Momentous here to go ahead and get that last little drive on up here. So let's go ahead. Let's have some fun here. Let's add right here. Just got the ad there at 447. Looking for it to hold 440s on the pullbacks. If it breaks 440s, we're just going to take the rest of the shares out here. Looking for it to continue making the gains here and kind of push on up there towards 5. If you take a look here, we have a nice little resistance up here towards the 40s. The 42 here should hold as support. If it ticks 40, it's okay. We just don't want to see it close below this 442. And we're closer towards 430s now, so we definitely are not going to let that get to a average cost where we get into the red. We're looking for this to scoop right back up through the 450s and take out the highs. What's going on out there, guys? Hit the like, guys. Hit the like. Let's go. If you guys appreciated me taking up a swing and stepping up to the plate in Momentous here, we'll see what happens, but definitely support us, guys. Hit the like. I will average down if it hits 80. Hell yeah, I'm with you, Quantum. I actually will probably be getting in long term in the AMD if it hits 80. If it even hits probably 90, I'll start maybe averaging in a little bit. Thrifty says, yeah, same thing. Later, Beach Bum. Can we take a look at SBFM? Yeah, I got you, Jessica, before I get on out of here. Just got to keep a close eye on this Momentous. I'm going to keep it on the right-hand side. I'll take a look at your stock here on the left-hand side. And we'll watch the SPY to see if we break down through the lows. You can see here, you could draw a trend line there. If it breaks down through the 444.60s, that's kind of the level that we'd see some downside continuation. All right, so if we take a look at this SBFM here, you had a three-minute chart here. Look, I'm going to show you guys right now. You got that the first kind of candle setup was a nice little setup. It was kind of really balanced, went through that 770. Then you got up there towards 840, pulled back towards 790, got up there towards 880s. So now you're just starting to see some sideways action here. I would take a look at the 15-minute chart to show you that, hey, around 801, there's some support. It could come back through that level, but it could also break 801, coming towards the second level of support, which is 770. And so somewhere in between there, I don't mind you taking a risk and a reward approach. That's what I would be doing here. But it does look like it is holding that 810 pullback right now. 801 is really a level I would see and want it to hold and look for that push back through the 850 level. And it's been a strong day today for it. It could continue, but it also could break that $8 and all of a sudden be back that 770. All right, Momenta's getting back above the 450s there. We had a nice complete added here. Taking 4 buys on this today. So it's definitely been a good, at least, patience in the chart there. So let's see if we can take out the 475 here, go towards 5, and take a big win on the day. Let's go. What's paying for that TC 2000 setup? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by there, Paul. All right, let's keep going there. Jessica, hey, happy you enjoyed that. I mean, at the end of the day, like always, take my technical analysis with some grain of salt. Do it for yourself. Learn how I take my approach and adapt it to your own. That's what it's all about. My first soft target in Bumble is the VWAP. Not a bad one. Let's take a look there at Bumble. Bumble is coming down there. We'll see what happens on Bumble. It has been kind of weak lately. We'll see if this one kind of keeps coming back down. It did break that 27.95 level and use that as resistance right now. So I'm not sure if this one's coming back on up. Ken, I think you're bullish on this one, to be correct. I think also Ryan is. Right now, I'm just not sure. I did see that break of the 27.95s not getting back into. So that's a little bit of a sign of concern, but we'll see what happens there. RTX, I talked about it earlier. I was looking for it to see if it was going to push back up today, and it was having a nice chart, just pushed on up there towards 97.70s. I'd look for pullbacks towards 99 and then look for it to come back up through 100. Let's go, Brewer. Where's the brews? I need some beer. All right, guys, it's 11:30 here. We're going to go ahead up and start wrapping on up here. Momentous hasn't gotten that last little breakout, but I'm going to keep the last little shares there. I've talked about that 442 level on the downside. We're looking for that extension towards 5. Can we get it right here towards the close? You guys let me know in the chat. Let's see what we see. Momentous to 5. Can we get it? What do you guys think out there? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead up and wrap on up with this last little move. I'm going to actually hold towards the 1-minute candle. As long as it keeps going up, I'll watch it for a second here. Looks like went to 456, 458s. Can we get that nice drive on up there? Volume coming in here. We're looking for that big push through the 460s, getting up through the 475 and going towards 5 for the top reward on the day. Can we get it? Let's go. Let's go. What are you paying monthly fees? Around like 35, Paul. If you're a student, you can get a discount. So take a look at that. I've been options day trading the lows to the highs in Bumble. Hey, can't go wrong in that, Ken. If you're able to do that, power to you, man. I know I can't options trade some range. I just would suck at it. I'll be honest. I'm running Sterling and TOS, but like the software, yeah, I do too, Paul. That's why I use it. To tell you the truth, I could use TOS also and not pay, but I would rather pay to have services that I really appreciate. I really appreciate TC 2000. Mainly for me is the charting is really well, and I love using these sector indexes, industry indexes, and working my way backwards, not forward. SQQQ says Lawrence. Let me take a look there. There you go. Not a bad move there if you're long on the SQQQ. So power to you, Lawrence. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Didn't get that push there yet. Keeping an eye on it. We'll see what happens there in Momentous. But that's going to do it for us. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Like always, hit the like button. Yeah, I wish I had access to the sector watch list. Hey, stick around. Come to Money Mitch, LA Mex. You can check me out later today. I'll be on at 4:30. I'd go through all these and point out what was hot and what was not. So maybe you don't have this, but you catch it on that show, and I'm able to at least point you in the right direction. Then you go ahead and make your own investment decision. Like always, guys, hit the thumbs on up. Up next, you guys got Benzinga Live, AB, Spencer Israel. Keep it going, guys. And like always, we'll go ahead and keep working on our skills right here on Live Trading with Benzinga. And we'll see what happens, guys.